Hello and welcome to the Slater Gordon Championship match between Nottingham Forest PFC and Manchester United PFC. I'm delighted to be joined by Mr. Adam Sevenoaks.
Hello.
Hello, how you doing? I will be replaced shortly by Greg Baxwell. He's currently on media duties. We're very lucky to have BBC Breakfast here, and he's currently been interviewed just to our left. So if we're whispering on commentary, it's just so we don't interrupt the interview. But, we're all good to go. Paul Pearson is our referee. Looks like Forest have won the kick-off. How's your weekend going then, Adam?
Yep, good. We beat Baggies 2-1 and unfortunately lost 2-0 to Teesside, but overall I think it's been a good day for us.
Good. So that's GVG Saracens for those of you that aren't familiar with Adam's team at the minute. Some good results. We're waiting till 1 o'clock for kick-off, are we? Or are we just waiting for a couple of players to get into where they need to do?
That's what it looks like.
So, Kaz Goldsborough and John Sherman are the assistants to complete our match official team. Our match officials this weekend wearing, or using, shall I say, new headsets. So no escaping for players now. Assistant referees can tell referees exactly what you've been doing over in the wings.
That's good.
What are your predictions then for this game, Adam? We've seen Forest and United a fair bit this season so far.
I think Man United they were looking good in their previous win against Villa, so I think I'll go for a Man United win here, I think.
I think that's a pretty sound judgment. They did look pretty solid, didn't they? Was it 4-0?
I believe so, yes.
4-0 results. So those are our predictions for the game. Of course, we'll see what Greg thinks when he comes. You can ask him.
Yep.
Once he's finished doing his wonderful filming. But we are about to kick off.
Yep.
Paul Pearson gets us underway. And the ball immediately into the middle of the pitch. A bit of contact and a bit of contest in the ball.
Yep.
David D bringing the ball down for Manchester United, number 20.
Bring it into the corner, and that'll be an early corner for Man United.
Good pressure there from David D.
Yep.
Shannon Smith's going to be taking this corner. Greg's moved from his media interview just in time. Right, I'm going to hand over to Greg as soon as this corner's complete.
Yep. We've got David D in the position to bump it in. Gonna go in. Dribbling it, trying forcing it over the line. Easy gonna get it. Still trying to dribble it. Gonna try and get it over the line. Is he gonna get it over the line? He's just hitting against their chair, trying to win a corner or trying to get a goal or flick out. He's got it out the gap. He's still trying to get it through. He's going to try and flick it out to Shannon in the middle. Go back to David D. Priestley is now on the ball. And that will be a Nottingham Forest kick-in. And now we're joined by Greg.
Hey up, Adam. I'm here. I finished talking.
How was your interview?
Lovely, mate. Lovely. I made the cardinal rules in there. I looked at the camera, directly down the camera once. You never do that. Rookie mistake. I'd never make it in Hollywood. But we've had a substitution on the commentary box. Alex has gone. He filled in for me there. Got no idea how the first 2 minutes has gone because I was not looking.
It's been Man United's been on top quite a lot. David D trying to get a goal or corner from the corner, in the corner.
Yeah, I'm expecting this weekend that Man United absolutely dominate because they were excellent
Yeah.
from what I could hear and see of their really impressive 4-0 victory over
Villa Rocket Lions.
Villa Rocket Lions. Yeah, exactly that. So this will be a tall task for Forest, but they did get a very impressive 0-0 draw with Leeds Dynamos earlier on today.
Yeah. And they've got a new addition.
Tell you what, that's a brilliant
it's
dummy
like
from David D and a shot just wide from Smith.
Just wide there.
Tyler McLennan has wasted no time in making an impact for Holland East Yorkshire.
Yeah.
Already registering an assist for Luke Brennan as they go 1-0 up over Leeds Dynamos.
Definitely a good signing for them there.
Oh, quality signing indeed.
And Nottingham Forest have also made a signing. Aston Walls is back. He used to play for Hull, and now he's come back to Forest.
Exactly that.
That will make their team a bit stronger now.
David D. I mean, really, he's so good, David D.
Yeah.
Not only on the Powerchair Football court, but off it as well. He's developed into a lovely young man, a really confident young man as well, who talks so eloquently about our sport.
And then when you see them enjoying your football, that's the main thing, really.
Exactly, mate. If you're not enjoying your football, it's very difficult because obviously at the end of the day, it is an expense.
Yeah.
And I've always said, as long as I'm enjoying it, mate, it's worth every penny because this sport is
definitely
life.
Yeah.
That was a phrase, wasn't it? 10 years ago, ball is life, wasn't it? Ball is life. More basketball, I think, than Powerchair Football, but you know, the sentiment remains.
But how it's grown in those 10 years, it's been really, really good. And David D, every battle he goes into, seems to be winning it all.
They've dropped. Nottingham Forest have not started Ben Rogers.
No.
Kaz Meakin playing in the middle instead. Toby Maurice in goal.
Yeah. Then you've got the wings of Riley Priestley and Aston Walls.
David D to Josh Slack.
And good block there. Out to David D. And then back to David D again.
Good
across the box. And Shannon Smith. And he scores.
Nicely, really well worked goal from Manchester United.
Yeah.
Brilliant play from David D and Josh Slack, the first ball.
Amazing passing there from the middle to the wingers.
First ball from D wasn't great. Slack recovered. Played it back to D. The ball across was excellent, and the finish from Shannon Smith.
Very good.
Tucked in between Meakin and Maurice.
Yeah, and they've just also won. Last weekend they won the West Midlands Championship division.
They did indeed.
And
did indeed.
Believe Shannon Smith. Oh.
And David D's gone
flying,
and his headband is broken, and
hopefully that's. Yeah. It's a bit of adjustment to his chair at the minute.
Come undone, hasn't it?
Yep. Yeah, and believe Shannon Smith last weekend she won top goal scorer.
You mate, you're in the know, aren't you?
That's because GBG Southland's also playing that league.
Just take the credit, Adam. Don't need to know why. You've ruined it now. Just take the credit, mate.
So yeah, and I think David D also won Player of the Season in that league as well. So yeah.
Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. And yeah, when David D's on form, it's hard to stop him.
Yeah, it really is.
So this is a Nottingham Forest free kick.
Riley Priestley
to take.
On the right, on the far side. Aston Walls to the left, and if it's going to be Lincoln Eck, it's going to be some effort to get to Riley Priestley over there.
Yeah. wasn't much power on that ball too. Now Aston Walls and Josh Slack going into a battle there. And that is a Forest. No, Man United kick him.
David D. Josh Slack down the line.
And Shan in the middle.
Shan Smith, good ball.
Good ball to Josh
Josh
Slack.
Slack.
Good save there. Is he going to try and follow it up? Looks like he's going to try and get it behind him. He's going to try and get through the gap there. And there. He drives it over the line there, Josh Slack. So that's 2-0 Man United now. I think this is going to be a high-scoring game for them, Greg.
Yeah, Toby Maurice lost sight of the ball, and
Yep.
Josh Slack just able to roll it in
Yeah.
over the line. Man United are my favourites to make a late push for promotion.
Yeah, they didn't start so well the season, but they've definitely come on and improved since then.
What's impressive for me is this is a team that has neither the two new signings, Mason Davies and Liam Fitzpatrick, in it. And
No.
they're already playing some really nice football.
And when you get them in this, they've got lots of depth as well. So,
Yeah, it's a squad of 7.
yeah, but they brought 2 new signings in January. Liam Fitzpatrick from Greenbank and Mason Davis from Altrincham. So just trying to strengthen their squad and make sure they could get promoted. Because they definitely seem to be scoring a lot of goals this season.
Effort from Meekins, first thing
Yep.
Laura Evans has had to do.
All game.
10 minutes in.
Yep, first touch for the goalie, I believe. Nottingham Forest kick him. Aston is in the gap there. Gary Meekin going to go through the gap. He tries. And, oh, good effort by Priestley, but saved by David D on the line there.
Yeah, there wasn't enough pace on it to get past.
No.
David Davis, a great ball from Gaz Meekin.
Yeah. Priestley in a one-on-one battle with Evans here. He tries to get a flick out. Oh, blocked by Slack there again from Priestley. And that will be a Forest kicking.
Ashton Walls to take. Got Riley Priestley down the line.
And Gary Meekin back post.
David D has to cut that out.
Yep. And that could have gone straight to the back post, but David D read that well.
Aston Walls, I mean, there's no gap there.
Nope.
So, I don't really know what they're trying to plan
No.
on doing here.
I've no idea where they're going to try and go.
They're going to have to try and win a corner here.
Yeah,
That's the only
off
plan.
David D possibly. Off Evans, and that's exact. Is it gone out?
Kick it, I believe.
Kick it. Oh no, is it
Corner.
corner?
Corner.
No, it's goal kick.
No, it's not a goal kick.
No, it is corner.
I was going to say, it can't be a goal kick.
No, because I thought Evans definitely touched that. So Forest has got a corner here. Aston Walls is trying to block off David D. I'd imagine it's going to go all the way over to Meeking at the back post.
I'm going to try and block off David D, but
But there's not really. Is he going to go again and try and block him off? Yeah. Needs good accuracy from Priestley. That's unfortunate. Just hit the back wheel there of Walls.
Josh Slack can bring it clear.
He's
There's
just
down
trying
on
it.
Toby Maurice.
One
Got
on one.
David D in the middle.
Is he going to flick it out? Was he going to try and get a corner? He's got a corner, so Man United corner. So it's Smith to take. David D going to try and dummy it and it'll go straight to Josh Slack? Probably. Oh no, he goes for the... tries to get contact, but fortunately wasn't successful there. Meakin's now driving the ball out. One-on-one battle with David D. And good rotation there from United there. Is that going to be another corner? Looks like
indeed. Another corner.
Another corner.
For Manchester United. So, Josh Slack will take.
Yep.
David D looks like he's going to set up for a front bumper here.
Yep, and then if not, he might dummy it and Smith might have a shot on goal. Oh, he tries to front bumper it.
It's a good adjustment from David D because the ball was behind him with not enough pace, so he's done well to get it on target, relatively towards target.
Yeah. I see a lot more teams are trying those type of corners now, where the first person is in the front bumper position, and if they don't hit it, it goes to the back post, and they have that winger has a shot on goal.
It's become the norm now, isn't it?
Yep.
Shannon Smith battling with Gaz Meakin.
Yep.
Smith can lead up to David D.
David D now trying to dribble it. Not happy with that decision there, I see David D.
Referee Paul Pearson gives a kick in.
Yep, to Forrest. Into Priestley, all blocked by D. Again blocked by D. Oh, that's now gone back to Josh Slack. David D. He's in a battle now. Is he going to try and flick it out?
David D still has Gaz Meakin for company. He does well. It hasn't gone
Oh,
out of
he
play.
kept that in there. Very well done. That's Smith. He's going to try and get it to Josh Slack, who's now in the middle. Oh, took a bit too much time there. Meakin managed to intercept it off her. He's now one-on-one with the goalie. David D's now covered. So now Evans is coming outfield in a battle with Gary. And that'll be a Man United kick-in.
You need a bit more power on that. Speaking of power, big thanks to MK Battery for sponsoring all of our
streams,
live streaming efforts and the podcast. You know, listen to the podcast, Adam, this week?
Yes,
Ryan
I
did. You
did.
did. Waxed lyrically about GBG Saracens' performance at the Vars, didn't we?
Yeah. That was a good first tournament there. The Vars was a very good tournament for its first time.
It's not over yet, mate.
It was a good...
So you've got a semi-final yet, mate.
The Vars day was good.
Don't throw in the towel yet, mate. You've got a semi-final and potentially a final to play.
The Vars day was the qualifying day.
Yes, it was. Very good qualifying
day. It was very good.
Yes, it was very good.
Yep, and if you don't know, the GBG Saracens went 4 games unbeaten, so it was a very good...
4 games unbeaten. You won all 4, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah, see, don't undersell yourselves.
And it was a very good day for us all.
Glad you enjoyed it. Aston Walls blocked by Evans and out for a kick-in.
Yep, and then Derby Arena for the semi-final and final. Just have to move.
Hopefully there's no corner this end.
Hopefully. Is it cool?
David D just lets it roll. While the free stage going to get around this.
Yeah, he's going
by Smith.
to try and get into the corner.
Back it up.
Yep.
Goal kick for Manchester United.
Yeah, and the venue for...
Why has that not registered as 2 goals?
Oh.
It is 2-0.
Yes, it is 2-0. But Greg has...
Well, no, I put it down.
It's not just worked. Technology at its greatest there, Greg.
Let me see if this works. Oh, I know what I've done. Maybe it needs refresh.
David D again with Gary Meakin in the middle.
Right, well, it is 2-0 to Manchester United, and Forest have had a nice little spell of territory in possession.
Yeah.
Just to relieve themselves.
And that'll be a corner to...
From the the pressure they were under.
Yep.
I mean, right, my screen says 1-0. If it says 3-0 and it was 2-0 beforehand, I apologise. It is
Yep.
just 2-0.
It's 2-0. And it's a corner for Man United. Maybe David D blocking off Gary Meakin. So is it going to go all the way to Josh Slack?
No prizes for looking where this is going.
Smiths to take. Straight
Back
to Slack.
post.
Back post. Oh, good save there by Meakin. Now Priestley's on the counter, but no one else up with him.
Comes back to Josh Slack.
Yep. Moving up the pitch.
Slack. Oh, D
D.
just can't get there. You can see what he's trying to do. Front bumper to Smith. Still alive if Man United.
He makes.
Deflection from Meakin. Takes it over to
Oh,
Slack, and it nearly finds its way in the back of the net.
and
Just
Smith.
about surviving Forest. D. That ball was behind Smith.
Oh,
And sensibly, I think, lets it run out of play for a kick into Nottingham
Yep.
Forest.
but yeah, definitely the David Ross Sports Village was also a nice, different venue to play at as well.
Oh, yeah, we're back on the VAR. Sorry, you lost me there.
We're back on the
Back on the
bars.
bars there. We're back on the bars there.
Yeah.
Maurice. Clearance just straight to Slack. Oh, looking for the front bumper to
D.
David D, but well read by Aston Walls.
Yeah. And that's a goal kick.
I got to play for a goal kick. Well, that curled in, didn't it? Blimey. Still Hull and East Yorkshire 1.
Not
Leeds Dynamos 0 on court A. You can join Rosie Hodgson and Owen Swift for lap one if you choose to. Although, why would you leave myself and Adam?
Yeah.
Who in their right mind would do that, eh?
People who support Hull and East Yorkshire and Leeds, maybe.
Thanks for that.
This
You're not wrong, mate. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
This will be a kick in. So Aston Wolves down the line. Riley Priestley back post. Meakin's going to down.
Wolves.
And it's a cross.
Wins a corner.
One's a corner.
Wins a corner. Still 2-0 to Manchester United,
Yeah.
despite what the stream says. Last 30 seconds. Can Forest get a goal back just before half time?
It'd make it interesting second half if they did.
Aston Walls is going to take Gaz Meakin in all sorts of space on the edge of the box. Has Riley Priestley at the far post.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. What are we going for? Walls. Oh, he
Oh,
doesn't get the
that's
connection he would have
the-
wanted there at all.
No,
And now Josh Lack can bring it clear.
Bring it clear.
He's going to run it out of play though.
Yeah. And that's
We're in 0-0s and we're not having any other time. That's
No.
half time.
and that's half time. So 2-0 at half time to Man United.
One for Smith, one for Slack, and
Yep.
we'll see if Forest can get themselves back in the game in the second half. Join myself and
Hopefully.
Adam shortly.
go. It looks
Teed off there. Right, welcome back to the second half here between Nottingham Forest and Manchester United. It is 2-0 to Manchester United. Goals from Josh Slack and Shannon Smith as we get underway for the second half. I press the right button on the old iPad. The old doodah. Yeah, the 2025-26. We're in 2026 now. Where's the time going, Adam? Slater and Gordon Championship. Stream proudly sponsored by MK Battery.
Yep.
We thank you to them for all their sponsorship and help. Substitution. Ben Rogers is on for Nottingham Forest.
Yep.
And
bit of contact there.
Contact there. I think
Paul Pierce has let it go.
As Meakin has gone off.
Not that one though. That is going to be a free kick there to Man United there.
Gary Meakin's gone off, and well, both Rogers brothers have come on.
Yep.
There's a fair few. This division, brothers. I keep on having to put first names on. 2 Langleys, 2 Spinks, 2 Rogers.
Yep.
Aston Walls has gone off. It's a triple change.
Yes, triple change for Man United.
My word, Riley Preechy's gone off as well.
Yep. David D. There's a Josh Slack's in between the two people. And is he going to let... Yeah, and it got a touch.
It did get a touch indeed off the front bumper of Toby Maurice's chair.
So that's now 3-0. Man United.
Oh, hang on, the stream's updated. It's 2-0 on the screen. Hang on.
That's good.
That's good, and now we're going to add the third goal.
Hopefully.
So, where are we at? Who got that one? David D.
Yep.
That's 3-0 to Manchester United. I'll just finish off those substitutions.
Yep. And I think that's a kicking right in the corner there for Man United. Evans going to take. David D's on the goal line and Shannon Smith down the wing. She's going to go into David D or she's going to go down. She goes down to Shannon Smith, who then goes back to Evans. Now Shannon's driving up the pitch in a battle against Rogers. Bit of contact. Still going. And she got past the battle. David D now in the middle. She tries to find David D. Rogers intercepts, but he manages to flick it out and the back post. That's good save by Toby Maurice there. That'll be a Man United corner. Smith to take. David D at the near post in his lining up for a front bumper, and then Josh Slack at the far post. Shan Smith, who's she going to pick for? Is he going to dummy it or is he going to hit front bumper? He's asking for the ball to be adjusted by the linesman there. Is she going to go across? Or David D going to try and bump it in? Oh, very close. Good contact there.
Just got the old technical difficulties.
Is he going to try and get it drive it over the line? Nearly.
David D has Shannon Smith in support.
Yep. He's going to try and force it over the line, but still making sure it rolls. That's a good ball. Deflection there. Slack in the corner. He's going to try and dribble it off. Yep, he's got it. Going into the corner. Is he going to flick it out? Ben Rogers comes across and tries to intercept it. It's David D in the middle. Rogers and David D going in the middle there in their battle. D trying to flick it out. Good rotation there for Man United. So Slack's now come into the middle. And is that another corner or is it a kick in?
A kick in by the looks of it.
Yep.
Add.
Just about. So David D's trying to get into that gap. Nottingham Forest are letting him. So there's a big gap between David D and the goalie. Is Josh Slack going to try and get it through there? Right to Shannon Smith. Oh, unlucky there, just hit the back wheel of David D.
Ball from Slack wasn't quite
Hadn't
good enough.
quite got the accuracy. And that'll be his last involvement for the minute. And Sam Taylor's come on.
Good old Sam Taylor. The most enthusiastic and energetic Powerchair football player you will ever meet. And such a zest for life.
Oh, that's a lovely ball from him. Oh, lovely reverse spin there from the kick in. Got to Shannon Smith. Her shot was just wide.
Yeah, really nice ball.
Yeah.
Taylor across.
Straight to David D. That's gone to from the goalie there, to Maurice. That's probably going to be a 2-on-1 there. Oh, trying to play advantage there. So he's playing on. No, good rotation there. That's from David D. Oh,
The effort from Smith, saved on the line by Maurice, followed up by David D.
Oh,
just wide out for a goal kick.
They're definitely threatening for that fourth goal there now.
Yeah, they're not resting on their laurels.
No.
They know how important goal difference could prove to be.
Could mean them going up at the end of the season, because it is quite a tight. It's quite tight at the top. Like a few teams can still get promoted to the Premiership. David D in the middle. Is he going to go out to Sam Taylor? He tries to, but blocked by Rogers. Taylor tries to go across, but blocked by Rogers. Another kick in for Man United. David D, there's a gap. And is he going to go right to Shannon Smith again?
Can he replicate the ball he tried?
Yeah.
He played earlier, sorry.
Can he try it again? Near. Tries.
That was such a just disappointing. Nope.
Yeah. No. He had the right idea, but the accuracy just
Couldn't quite
wasn't there.
execute it this time. As Sam
No.
Rogers gets involved for probably the first time in this second
Yeah.
half. Leaves it
Yeah.
for his brother Ben.
Shannon Smith. He's now going on the ball. She's going to try. Yep, he tries. He wins the kick in. David D wants to try and take it quick.
He does so, but hits it straight out of play.
Hits it straight up play. So now Nottingham Forest kick in. Shannon Smith jumped too early. Did she? Yep.
Bit of encroachment.
Yes.
A little bit of encroachment.
Yes, we've got GB New Southampton have got Forest our last game, so hopefully that'll be a good one. So Rogers,
Last game today? Or last game
tomorrow.
Yeah, I was going to say you're done for the day. You are.
Yep.
Who have you spoken to very kindly to get an 11:50 finish on a Saturday?
I don't know, Greg.
Mate, you could be going to the county ground in a minute and watching Notts County or Nottingham Forest.
No, I wouldn't. Nah,
No.
not good.
See, what you would have liked is if Bournemouth were away at Forest, wouldn't you?
Yeah, or something like that, or anywhere. Stoke, anywhere near.
Anywhere but Nottingham by the sounds of it. What have you got against the City of Nottingham, Adam?
I've been to that stadium, so
Oh,
a new stadium.
okay, fair enough. Could have been Mansfield. Ever done Mansfield?
Nope.
I've done Mansfield.
Haven't done any League 1 or League 2.
Mansfield, mate.
But we, unfortunately,
like 10 years ago, the season Pompey got promoted from League 2. Big, 4-0 win, I think it was. Unbelievable. Last away day of the season.
but we're not in the FA Cup, so
No, you're not.
we don't have that luxury, unfortunately.
Evans.
That's
My team,
Well-
Chelsea, safely through last night. 4-0 win over Hull.
yeah.
Anyway, Evans brings it clear. Does really well, battling with Finley Cooper. And it's going to roll out of play. As soon as I say that, curse the commentator.
Yeah. She's not afraid to come out and drive that ball at all. You can see a lot. You see goalies a lot more like that these days in this sport. Just not afraid of driving it out.
Modern day goalkeeper.
Yep.
Modern day goalkeepers. Good booming clearance by Ben Rogers. Gets past Finley Cooper, Shannon Smith.
Back to D.
David D. Didn't quite connect with that as he would have liked. Sam Taylor just diving in there. He's never going to get the ball.
That would be a 2-on-1.
Let me consult the WFA scoreline app.
Oh, I love
Available to be downloaded from the...
amazing app that
It's
is.
an amazing app indeed, mate. All your latest news,
Updates, everything.
fixtures, results, tables from the world of Powerchair Football in England can be found on here. So what does this do for the... It's Man United. Wow, look at that. Yes, they played a game more than Villa Rockets Lions.
Yep.
But they now go only 2 points behind them. They're only 1 point behind Teesside still, but they have played 2 games more.
Yep.
But they are a force to be reckoned with for the rest of the season.
Yep, they look like they're making a late push for that automatic promotion at
They
the
have
minute.
a big game later on as well.
If they got later on.
Norwich
All out of that's a very good game.
currently level on points. Norwich played a game less.
That'll be a really good game.
David D. Sam Rogers flicks it inside towards Ben Rogers. David D. just nicks in to steal the ball. Can't get around Toby Maurice. He does very well just to hold up David D there and allow Ben Rogers to get back in and help him.
Yeah, try and go round. And is that a corner? He's won a corner there, David D. You definitely see this season in the Championship, it's definitely been very close at the top. And obviously they're all back next week is the Slater and Gordon Premiership.
It is indeed. I'm back for my 3rd weekend in a row in Nottingham.
Have you got a good set of fixtures, Greg? Corner.
Sam Taylor, brilliant ball to Shannon Smith.
Oh,
Blocked by Toby Maurice. David D picks up the scraps. Can he find a gap?
he's trying to get it through, trying to poke it through the gap. Whenever he sees a gap, he's trying to poke it through it.
Sam Taylor. Brilliant ball back to David D. Brilliantly saved by Toby Maurice. That was lovely play by Manchester United. A really good 1-2 between Taylor and D.
Definitely. And he's wins.
Goes out and play for kicking. Yeah, to answer your question, we have on paper a kinder set of fixtures.
Okay,
but in the Premiership, no game is easy.
No. And it's quite tight at the top as well, isn't it, in that league?
It is indeed, mate. It is indeed. And Taylor.
You're trying to do back-to-back. Kick in from Taylor here. He's trying his reverse spin. Unfortunately, this hits David D. Who's going to try and dribble it over the line. He's keep trying to get it. He's going to try and... So that's now Taylor. B. Rogers in the middle now.
David D's recovered.
Yep. That's a Man United kick in. Looks like David D's taking this time. With Taylor in the gap and Smith back post. Lovely getting it through the gap. Oh.
Tell you what, apart from once, Sam Taylor's been excellent.
Yeah.
At getting these balls through the gap in the Nottingham Forest wall.
She went just wide there, Smith. D now. Battling with Rogers. And tries to flick it out. And they keep battling. Rogers is trying to... Unfortunately gives away a foul.
He knew straight away as well.
Yeah. You knew as soon as he touched the back of David D's chair, he knew it was going to be a foul. So there's a sub just about to take place, was it? Yep, a sub is about to take place. So David D's coming off and Mason Davis is coming on.
David D's earned his rest.
Yes.
Mason Davies, what an impact he made on debut against Villa Rocket Lions earlier.
Yep, a January signing from Altrincham, I believe.
It was indeed.
So yeah.
5 minutos left.
Yep. He is another good up-and-coming player as well. Mason Davis.
5 minutos for those of us in Spanish. Mason Davies battling with Ben Rogers.
Yeah.
He's an option to be able to flick it to at the minute because there's only Sam Rogers there for Nottingham Forest, and that is a kick in
For Forest.
to the words right out of my mouth. I tell you what, it's a good fake by Sam Rogers.
Yeah.
Spread the way all the way through, kicking for Manchester United, which Laura Evans I think is going to take purely to do something.
Yep.
Oh no, she's not.
Davis to take.
Tell you what, it's been a very easy game for Laura Evans.
Yeah.
But once she's been called upon, she's done her job very well.
Yep.
Rogers blocked by Davies.
Yes. Davis and Rogers in the middle. They try and get it out. Yeah, he was very impressive when we played Man United last weekend. He's going in the corner. Is he going to try? Ben Rogers has definitely made, since he's come on, definitely made an impact for Forest there.
100%.
That Taylor moves out just in time. Davis. Is he going to try and flick it out? Shannon's in the middle for him. He tries, but it goes straight to Rogers. Now Evans.
Oh, Laura Evans, that's brave. And it goes just past the near post.
Just.
That would be giving Forest a lifeline out of nowhere.
Yeah.
That can happen as a goalkeeper when you've not had much to do.
Yes, definitely.
Just lose your focus a little bit. So other than that, she's been done her job very professionally when called upon.
Definitely.
Just a brief lapse in concentration there.
Davis going in the corner. Taylor in the middle. Is he going to try and flick it out? But Rogers intercepts. Gonna try and get it, dribble it over the line. But very good defending here from a recent.
Mason Davis is trying to find an angle.
And
he found it. Oh, in sync. He did find it.
He found that gap. Wow.
Rolled over the line. Don't know how he managed to do that, but
no.
That is a 4th goal for Manchester United.
Yeah. Does look like it's going to be a Man United win.
Yeah, well deserved Man United win.
Yeah.
They've been excellent.
Yes. That was kicking. There's going to be a sub now. Smith's come off. And Fitzpatrick's come on for the last
minute and a half. That's, you know, you've got to feel for Forest. You bring on Liam Fitzpatrick when you're already 4-0 down with 90 seconds left.
Yeah. He used to play for Man United, then went to Greenbank and now has come back.
Yeah.
A good link-up play between Davis and Fitzpatrick there.
Good shift from Shannon Smith though.
Yeah, very good.
Played really well. Got a goal. Got the opening goal for Man United. The passing was excellent as well.
Definitely scoring a lot of goals.
Davies has Fitzpatrick in the middle.
Yeah. Finds him.
Good front bumper to Davies.
Tries to spin it. He does.
Front bumper. Sam Taylor with the effort. Blocked by Rogers. It comes to Fitzpatrick. Back to Taylor. Gets back to Fitzpatrick. Front bumper.
Back to Taylor. Lovely passing here from United. Fitzpatrick's still on the ball. Yeah, looking forward to. Is he going to try and get it over the line? Davis in the middle. He got now Rogers. Oh, just missed the connection there.
As we hit triple zeros on the clock. There are a few substitutions, so maybe referee Paul placing that on a little bit of time, and I can't imagine it'd be loads given the result is a foregone conclusion.
Yep.
Player of the match, Adam?
I think David D's been all over the pitch, so I think it's David D.
David D it is.
He seems to be everywhere on the pitch.
I know. Sam Taylor.
He's going to finish with a goal.
And again, Mason Davies.
And that's full time.
Full time whistle blown. It finishes Manchester United 4. It is 4 rather than what your screen says.
Yep.
4-0 over Nottingham Forest. Spirited display by Nottingham Forest, but in the end, Manchester United's quality told.
Yep.
Goals from D, Slack, and Smith. The difference between the two sides. Thank you, Adam, who's joined me.
Thank you.
Thank you to everyone who's joined us. And well, I'll be back again on Court B. You can't get rid of me on Court B for the next game very shortly.